Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to Ham Radio with K0PIR, my YouTube channel. I was looking on YouTube last night and I saw a new software program called FT8Call. I'm going to do a download and install. This will be a short video. Okay, well, this new software is called FT8Call, and it's similar to FT8. And to download it, it's a little bit difficult to find. You have to join the groups. It's a groups.io forum for FT8Call, and I'll put a link below. But once you join the forum, you're able to download it. I'm going to go over to messages, and I'll show you. It's the new version. This is brand new, similar to FT8, but you can send more text. And let me click on this link here, and then go over to the download links. And it looks like they're going to have it for Raspberry Pi, and they got it for Linux, and of course Windows, and then the Mac OS coming up. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying it out on some other things. But I've got Windows 10. I'm going to click on the download. And it says it can't be previewed. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let me see if I need to sign in. I'm going to go ahead and do a direct download. Save the file. It's going to save up here. I'm using Google Chrome. And it shouldn't be a very big file, 20 megabytes. I'm going to click on the little folder, bring the window over. There it is, FT8Call. I was watching a video last night and it looked pretty interesting. Windows protected. Click more info, run anyway. And what happened? Oh, got that. I always get that window. It blacks out the recording, but it just prompts me to accept it. I'm going to install FT8Call. This is based on WSJTX, and just follow the prompts. Everything looks good to me. I was reading a little bit of the documentation, but I'll have to figure out later how to use this. Let's just install it, and let's run it. So that's how you download and install it. You have to go to the groups.io forum for FT8, join it, or FT8Call, join it, and then go to the messages, and you can find the download link from there, and it goes over to Google Documents. And well, you saw how I did it. This version of FT8Call is a pre-release. Click OK. And let me minimize that. And this is the program. So let me go ahead and set it up. It ought to be just like WSJTX. I'm going to go ahead and put my call sign in there. And grid, of course. QTH. Let me see. I hope I'm doing this right. I'll figure it out later. And I'm running the Icom 7610 this morning, and my station power using let's see, I usually use about 20 watts, so let's give that a try. Display distance in miles, and just looking at a few of these things. I'm going to read the documentation and then come back to this in my next video. Go over to radio, the Icom 7610. There it is, COM4, 115.2. My radio's on. Cat for push to talk. I usually don't have to touch any of this. Mode, data packet. And split operation, I can use rig or fake it with the 7610, but with the 7300 I was just using fake it because it just worked better. So fake it, it turns green, test, push to talk, yep, keys up. Let me see what this looks like. The audio, I'm going to have to put it on the USB audio codec, and then the USB audio codec, and I renamed mine to Icom 7610 input and output. Don't have to change anything else in there. Transmit macros, I can add a few later after I read the instructions and figure out how to operate this. See how long of messages we can send. Frequencies, they're a little bit different than FT8, of course, and this will not decode FT8, and WSJTX will not decode this FT8 call the way that I understand it. So just go ahead and click OK, and I got the drop down list up here. I'm on my 4080 antenna, and let's try 40. My radio switched over, it's on USB-D. I've got my noise reduction on. I'm going to turn it off. AGC, I'm going to put it on fast. On the 7300 I usually turn it off. Looks like I got something else going on because I got some dark spots here in the waterfall. Let me see what else I got. I'm just playing with the radio right now. Yeah, I've got noise blanker, noise reduction turned off. AGC set to fast. Bandwidth is 3.6K, so I don't know why I have these dark spots in there, these dark bands. Maybe I just don't have the waterfall set up correctly. I'll have to take a closer look at that. Okay, that's for the download and install. The next video we'll play around with it a little bit and see if we can make some contacts. Anyway, I hope you find this informative and useful. It's a brand new software program, brand new mode, FT8Call, and it works like FT8 kinda, but you can send more text. So anyway, thanks for watching. 73 and good DX.